BMW just updated the 3 Series, and this might be the most confusing moment the luxury sports sedan segment has seen in years. Not only is the price of entry higher than we've ever seen on a base model before, but early long-term reliability data suggests it may be falling behind the very economy rivals it used to dominate for a decade. The badges are prestigious. The marketing is aggressive. And the price tag, well, that's where things get really interesting. But is this German engineering genuinely worth the hype, or is BMW hiding a few nasty surprises under the surface? Let's find out. The engineering is plastic. The subscriptions are predatory. And the depreciation, well, that's where the math stops making sense. The model we're looking at today isn't just another sedan. It is the benchmark. The BMW 330i. For 40 years, this car defined what a sports sedan was. It arrives at a moment when the definition of luxury is evolving faster than ever. And BMW knows it can't rely only on its legendary handling dynamics anymore. This car is aimed at drivers who want prestige, performance, and status all in one package. Whether that's young executives, leasing agents, or buyers looking to upgrade from Honda Accord. What makes this comparison especially important is the pressure from the East. Toyota has just released the Crown and the high-spec Camry XSE, 2 cars that cost exactly the same amount of money as this BMW, $50,000. So today, we are going to do something the brochure won't do. We are going to ignore the badge. We are going to ignore the heritage. And we are going to look at the metallurgy. Because when you strip away the marketing, $50,000 can buy you 2 very different things in 2026. It can buy you a lease on a brand image, or it can buy you a machine built to outlive you. Welcome to Driven Depth. Let's start with the heart of the beast. This is the B48. On paper, it is a marvel. Twin-scroll turbocharger. Closed deck block. It makes 255 horsepower and it feels fantastic. But if you are planning to keep this car past the warranty period, you need to look closer. You need to look at what surrounds that engine. See this? This is the coolant vent hose. It runs from the cylinder head to the expansion tank. It sits right on top of the engine, baking in 200-degree heat every single time you drive. Physics is undefeated. Heat cycles cause plastic to expand and contract. Over 60,000 miles, that plastic becomes brittle. It turns into glass. And one day, usually right after your warranty expires, it snaps. It's the same story with the oil filter housing. It's a complex piece of engineering that manages oil flow. But it is made of plastic. It warps. The gaskets fail. And suddenly you are mixing oil and coolant. This isn't a flaw. This is a choice. BMW knows how to make metal parts. They chose not to. They prioritized weight savings and manufacturing cost over your long-term wallet. This is what I call the engineering of obsolescence. The engine block itself is bulletproof, but it is held hostage by the cheap plastic supporting actors that are destined to fail. Now let's look at the challenger. The Toyota hybrid system, Generation 5. Critics love to say hybrids are complex. They say there is more to break. That might be the biggest lie in the automotive industry. This is the transmission, or rather, the lack of one. There are no belts. There are no chains. There are no clutch packs to burn out. There is no torque converter to fail. It is a single planetary gear set. A sun gear, planet gears, and a ring gear. Metal on metal, bathed in oil. The BMW uses the ZF8 speed. It is a brilliant transmission, fast and sharp. But inside, it is a nightmare of friction clutches, valve bodies, and hydraulic solenoids. Thousands of moving parts. This is the difference between engineering for performance and engineering for permanence. The BMW is built to feel good for 3 years. The Toyota is built to work for 20. Let's talk about luxury in its most primal form, space. The 3 Series is a rear-wheel drive platform. That means a drive shaft has to run through the middle of the car. It means the transmission tunnel is massive. I am 6 feet tall. In the BMW, I am part of the furniture. My knees are buried in the seat. My head is brushing the headliner. This is a compact executive sedan, and the emphasis is heavy on the word compact. Now the crown. This car rides on the TNGA-K platform. It is functionally front-wheel drive based. That means no massive transmission tunnel eating up footroom. Look at this. 4 inches of extra legroom. In the world of luxury, think S-Class, think Rolls-Royce, space is the ultimate asset. You pay thousands of dollars for an extra inch of wheelbase. Here, you get it for free. If you're buying a car to transport clients or children or friends, the BMW is a penalty box. The Toyota is a lounge. But all of this is subjective until we look at the data. I pulled the numbers from CarEdge and RepairPal, and this is where the argument for the BMW falls apart completely. This is the cost of ownership for a BMW 3 Series over 10 years. For the first 3 years, it's flat. The warranty covers you. But look at year 5. Look at year 7. The probability of a major repair, that's a bill over $500, hits 42%. The total estimated maintenance cost over a decade is $14,345. Now the Toyota. The curve is almost flat. You will buy tires. You will buy oil. You might buy brake pads, though the regenerative braking means they last 100,000 miles. The difference between these two lines is roughly $10,000. $10,000. That is not maintenance. That is a Rolex. That is a trip to Europe. That is a significant chunk of your child's college tuition. When you buy the BMW, you're just paying $50,000. You are signing a contract to pay another $14,000 just to keep it on the road. So, is the BMW 330i a bad car? No. It handles beautifully. The steering is sharp. The badge carries weight in the corporate parking lot. If you are leasing for 36 months and you never plan to open the hood, it's a fantastic toy. But we don't buy toys here. We buy engineering. The Toyota Crown and the Camry XSE are not compromises. They are victories. They are victories of metal over plastic. They are victories of standard safety over subscription models. They are victories of long-term wealth over short-term status. The industry wants you to believe that luxury is a logo. But the data tells us that true luxury is a car that works, a car that respects your time, and a car that respects your money. By that definition, the Toyota isn't just the smarter buy. It is the better luxury car, period. Next week, we are taking this fight to the SUVs. Lexus RX versus Mercedes GLE. You won't believe what we found in the Mercedes oil pan.